Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is speaking. I have taken a vow to worship the Divine Mother when he recovers. You see, he has renounced his home and relatives and completely surrendered himself to me. You see how God takes care of a person who has renounced all. Sri Ramakrishna is worried about Rakhal, who has left his home, relatives, everything and taken refuge at the feet of the Lord. And he is worried about him. He is there in the Vrindavan with Rakhal, with Balram. Now Sri Ramakrishna is worried. It was I who sent him to his wife now and then. He has renounced the world. For namesake he was married for some reason, and God alone knows what was the reason. He had still a little desire for enjoyment. Look at the compassion. And once anybody enters into the world and experiences anything, it creates a tendency to repeat that enjoyment. Suppose a sweetmeat. Children, once they have tasted a chocolate, they will never leave it. The moment they go near the shop, they will hold the father's hand and drag the small children. How they get accustomed. But when you have an higher ideal, the same things make you renounce it. Oh, this is all. This is what a sweetmeat is. And then oh no, this is going to bind me. This is going to give me suffering. This is going to bind me to endless suffering. So I have seen what it is. This is the whole thing. Even drinks or anything, once if they don't have ideal, then that is the only thing that can give them joy. Higher joys once we get, the lower joys we renounce. Children, you see, play with toys. Anybody touches their toys, how they shout, how they weep. They're not going to give it to other children who are playing with him to touch also, to see it properly. They have to see from distance. So much of attachment to their toys, but as he grows and goes to high school, will he play with the toys again? No. When he goes to college, but he buys for children. They find the joy in it, so all right. If you are finding joy in it, because they don't have higher joys. Here, higher joys, play, dance, music, this, that, so many things are there for them to enjoy. And for children, the toys alone. So, like that, as he enters into the spiritual, small peace, inner peace awakens, inner love awakens, inner divinity awakens. He nevermore wants anything of this world. Because that is ocean of bliss. This is a droplets of joy or pleasures, sense pleasures. There it is in abundance, and It belongs to the realm transcendental. There is no end. It is endless flow from within. It is non-stop joy. You are that. And identification with the body has made you a slave of this world and all enjoyments. Sri Ramakrishna wants him to come out of all those now. Pointing to him, Rakal has written him from Vrindavan that it is a grand place. The peacocks danced around. How they dance by opening the feathers. So that makes everyone joyful. Now let the peacocks take care of him. He has really put me into a fix. He is worried at the same time. He is making fun, you see. Rakal has been staying with Balram at Brindavan. What a nice nature Balram has. Throughout the rest of his period, since he came to Sri Ramakrishna, that was especially after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, all these disciples who have renounced was without any shelter, without any food, where to go home when they are sick, nobody to take care. It was Balram's house. And freely, as their own house, they could move freely without any. Balram's wife was used to serve them as their own children with great love. And they were wealthy people having estates in so many places where the spiritual aspirants go and stay. Pilgrims go and stay, like Vrindavan, Puri, and all these places, many places they had where they themselves can go and stay for the pilgrimage, and estates, large estates, others also can go and stay. Large-hearted, and in his house, regularly, yearly once, the Puri Jagannath, where the car festival takes place, same day, car festival will be done in their house. A small chariot will be mounted in Jagannath, and Subhadra and all are kept, Balram, and made to move around within the house. Internally, it's a vast house with open place in the center. So they used to go around. So that Sri Ramakrishna used to say, his food is purest food, and ask the direct disciples. They are young students, college-going students, to go. Sri Ramakrishna knew they are going to renounce. So he used to ask them, go in, you can have food in their house. It is pure food, in which there is no any kind of blemish, no desires, no bad habits. Otherwise, the food will be contaminated with the vibrations in which they live and how they earn the money. He is with compassion looking after all the people who assist him in his work. He used to take care of them. Whole family, all workers, this, that, everything, people who come and go, everything was a huge family-like affair. My dear, everybody is my dear. So, what a nice nature Balram has. This is one of the most important ideal householder. How to live as a householder. Expand your heart. Don't give yourself to enjoyments. Husband and wife, including children, they can do a lot of work in this world, serving so many people. Where men cannot go, women are there to serve. Where children are there, elders are there to take care. Sick people here, there, so many people need. And in those days, you see, there were no hospitals, There were no in Sri Ramakrishna's time. No modern, only local medicines and homeopathic had come. Ayurvedic was common. His brother stopped his monthly allowance and wrote to him, "Come and stay with us here." Balram used to stay, and his brother used to send some money, and he stopped it. "Come and stay with us here. Why should you waste so much of money in Calcutta?" But he did not listen. He has been living in Calcutta house because he wants to see me. Not for enjoyment, not for separation, not to live alone with family, but a vast heart where he can expand himself. Place where spirituality, wherever a householder lives, he must be in contact with some saintly person, an ashrama where perfect discipline and purity is maintained. Such contacts we must have to go and serve sometimes and get benefited by the atmosphere. Charge yourself, just like charging your cell phone. Now and then you have to charge. Like that, now and go and stay. Calmly sit and meditate on God. No disturbance, no external influences, no artificiality. Small amount of some routine food will be given. Basic needs of life is there. Such places you can go and stay for a day or two, charge yourself and go back to the household duties. But he did not listen. He has been living in Calcutta only because he wants to see me. What devotion to God! He is busy day and night with worship, with his worship. His gardener is always making garlands of flowers for the deity. His gardener is there, is taking care of the garden. Huge estate is taking care of garden, and he plucks the flowers, makes the garden every day. Deity. He has decided to spend 4 months a year at Vrindavan to reduce his expenses. He gets a monthly, Vrindavan also his own estate is there. He gets a monthly allowance of 200 rupees. Why am I so fond of the youngsters? They are still untouched by woman and gold. I find that they belong to the class of Nitya Siddhas. They are ever perfect. The mind never goes. You can see the brahmacharinis and brahmacharis who renounce and come. Women brahmacharinis, early in their life, from childhood just growing, they feel that their mothers give love and seek nothing in return. I saw in one monastery, women monastery, had gone there, and some college girl has come there. How they went and received. To elderly brahmacharinis, they have lived in the world for some time and feeling, oh, I am in the wrong path, wrong way. They have renounced and come. And because they have grown beyond the limits of family and society, so they feel, they feel like they are mothers of all children. These are all, even old man comes, they feel, oh, my child has come. That kind of motherhood they manifest. Unknown girl has come. She's college going girl. And then these two, they saw and ran to bring her. They put their hands on the shoulder. How they took, like a mother taking the child to in the inner apartments. That motherhood manifestation, that purity manifestation. In brahmacharis also you see, somewhere they want to sacrifice their life, somewhere they want to give their all, their mind, their body, their senses, everything. They want to offer somewhere where there is purity, where there is divinity, where there is spirituality. They want to spend their life in thought of divine and in service of mankind. So that because they are not only untouched by world, but evolved to the state that they don't find pleasure in living in the world. They finish, just like children, when they grow, they don't touch the toys. When they come out of college, they are free. They need not enter again. You will not be admitted also. A college student who has finished his college, if he wants to go and join 10th standard, you will not be allowed. And he doesn't, why should I go? I finished that. So the turning back their eyes on the world, it will not be there for enjoyments, but turning to the world for serving and loving, it will be always there. What devotion to God! He is busy day and night with worship, his gardener making garlands for deity. He decided to spend 4 months every year at Vrindavan to reduce his expenses. He gets monthly allowance of 200 rupees. Why am I so fond of youngsters? They are still untouched by woman and gold. No desire for enjoyments in the world, no desire for possessions. I want this, I want that. I find they belong to the class of Nitya Siddhas, ever perfect. That is, they will never be caught in the... Sri Ramakrishna gives the example of fishing. When they put the bites in the river or in the ocean and they spread the net, they throw some stones, all thinking that some food has come, something has fallen. All fishes move towards that where the stones have been spread or pushed into. Then they put a net. A net will have the weights, they will spread and put. And it goes and covers, and whole thing. Its sides start sinking down with the net above. And fast it goes because it's very heavy weight and just goes to the bottom. The fishes will be there caught. And you can see, Sri Ramakrishna says, many of the fishes, the moment when the stone is put, they rush. The moment the people come there to spread the net, they immediately fly away. They will never be caught. They belong to the Nitya Siddhas. They will never be caught in the Maya. After that, some struggle immediately. As the net is coming down, they struggle to run away. Among many who strive, a few escape away. The rest will be caught. And the others who are already there inside, they bite the net and hold it tightly and get in the mud. They go inside and feel themselves, oh, we are safe here. The net is going to be pulled out. All these are going to be caught. These are Baddha, the one who is eternally bound like souls. They are who catch hold of the net and get buried themselves in the mud. Those others who are trying, they are called mumukshu, moktu michu. desirous of release. Many get released, many get caught. But in this process, there is eternal bondage is not there. Eternal hell and eternal heaven is not there. Beyond the hell and heaven, the concept of total release from the nature itself is there. They are divine, even if they are caught in the net. One day or other, in one life or other, they will offer themselves completely to the divine and emerge out. Because they are divine. Like gold. Gold has fallen into cow dung. In a moment you can wash it out. Well, it has fallen in cow dung and it is summer days. The dung has stuck into it and has dried up. Still, it can be washed. But gold will not get spoiled. Like that, no jiva. They are eternally pure. Only thing, body and mind are to be purified. That those two alone get stained, and once you remove the stain, it's washable. And through taking name of God, loving others and serving, little adhyayana studies, small spiritual practices, dhyana, japa and all this, they will immediately, these will, Ramakrishna says, is name of God a small thing. It purifies the body and soul, which was put in the mud of the wallow in the mud of the world, in enjoyments. Still, that is washed away. Body and mind becomes pure by taking the name of God. When Narendra first came here, he was dressed in dirty clothes. But his eyes and face betokened some inner stuff. At that time, he did not know many songs. He sang one or two. Let us go back once more, O mind, to our own abode. And, O Lord, must all my days pass by so utterly in vain? Sri Ramakrishna. Vivekananda, their first meeting was with songs. He had gone to Calcutta to somebody's house where a musician was appointed to sing for Sri Ramakrishna bhajans. And that person could not turn up. And they were searching for this young boy going to college was caught. And because he was a very good singer, his voice also was wonderful. During his early days itself, he started systematically studying music under ustads. And he had already, with Tanpura, he used to come and sing. And he knew the tabla also, pakwaj, tabla. Later on, he was with Sri Ramakrishna for just 4 years. 4 years, some months. After that, Sri Ramakrishna passes away. Within these periods, he has learned the sitara also. He was able to play sitar and yasraj, one more instrument. Tabla, pakwaj. He used to sing with Shruti in the Tanpura. At that time, he did not know many songs. He sang one or two. Whenever he came here, I would talk only with him, though the room was filled with people. He would say to me, please talk to them, and then I would talk with the others. I became mad for the sight of him and wept for him in Jadumalik's garden house. I wept here too, holding Bholenath's hand. Bholenath said, Sir, you should not behave that way for a mere kayastha boy. Kayastha, kaya means sharira, who is established in body awareness. They belong to Kshatriyas, are called Kayasthas. They are fighters. They have strong body, and the whole mind is to preserve that body in proper way to maintain the law and order of the nation. So the military personalities, they are Kshatriyas. By every moment they are ready to save others, protect others, guide others in the proper way. Kayastha family, but they are considered next to Brahmins. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Labor class is called Shudra. The management and others are called Brahmana. The defense and watch and ward and all these police, these people are called Kshatriyas. And buying and selling, maintaining the produce, like farms, cows, and all these belongs to Vaishyas. They will remain at all times in different form. Labor will be there, management will be there. Brahmanas will be there, Shudras will be there. And caste system also. A manager never wishes to sit with a peon or a servant and dine. The differences will be maintained in society at all times. I wept too, holding Bholenath. Bholenath said, Sir, you should not behave that way for a mere Kayastha boy. One day, the fat Brahmin, a nickname for Pranakrishna, a devotee of the master, used to call him Fat Brahmin, said to me about Narendra with folded hands, Sir, he has very little education. Why should you be so restless for him? Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.